But going back to what you were saying about the people who make it from your high school who you don't think would, there's a lot of those. Like I see a lot of people. Like one guy, I'm trying to think of who I was just thinking of, and I want to say it's like Stavros Halkias. Have you guys heard of him by any chance?
No.
He's a
No,
comedian.
it's a great
He's,
name. Oh yeah.
he's
Does he have glasses? Kind of a heavy dude.
like a fat dude, glasses. Like he's kind of young. Honestly,
Yes.
it's like I hate to say this, but he kind of looks almost like a child molester or something. Like just by his looks. He was on a podcast called like Come Town.
Yes.
And that you know what I'm talking about?
Whoa. You're on a podcast
So, like,
called Come Town?
Yeah, he was on a podcast called Come Down. He quit, and then recently he's like broke out and gone huge. He was just on Joe Rogan, and could you imagine seeing some? You have to see a picture of him, Jordan, if you can. Could you imagine being like, I went to fucking high school with that guy, and now he's famous, and I have some shit job at like a fucking factory. You know what I mean? Like,
what's his name?
Stavros Halkias.
I see him.
You know who he is, Steven, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think he's hilarious. Like
He is
one of those guys that's bursting. He's not. And I noticed too, like a lot of comedians, once upon a time, you try and get a special on HBO, and then Comedy Central will do specials, and then Netflix came along and gave everybody a special, and it just watered down comedy. And he's really taken to like making a lot of YouTube videos, and he did a special on YouTube, so he didn't get a lot of interference. And I watch it, and it's great. Like he's an up and comer. I love his act, and his crowd work is amazing. Like I think I caught him where he was just in Portland, just assaulting the crowd. He's like, this seems like a great city to move to and give up. And it was like, I just fell out of my chair, and I'm like, that is Portland perfectly. I love Portland, great city, great people, but it's where you go to throw in the towel.
Yeah. He doesn't miss either. Like he has that laugh that's like really kind of obnoxious and annoying. But it's almost like I was listening to him on a podcast recently, and every time he does it, it like just makes you laugh. You know what I mean? It's like it's almost like everything that comes out of his mouth is funny. And like, it's funny. Like you don't like some comedians. It's like a lot of comedians that are on Joe Rogan. I'm like, they're just not that funny. But everything he says comes out funny. I think
he looks like Ron Jeremy a little bit.
He's got a little young Ron Jeremy energy. What's the show? Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He kind of looks like the neighbor, the New Jersey guy that lives next to. I don't know if you watched Adult Swim.
I haven't seen it, but
kind of looks like that guy.
Yeah.